Hello and welcome to Daily English. My name is Emily, and today I want to spend some quiet time with you, talking about learning English, believing in yourself, and staying strong even when the journey feels difficult. If you are listening to this right now, it means you care about improving your English, and that alone already shows that you are moving in the right direction, even if you sometimes feel slow, confused, or unsure about yourself. Many people think they are bad at English, but the truth is that most people are not bad at English. They are just afraid of making mistakes and afraid of sounding wrong. And fear can stop learning faster than any grammar problem ever could. So take a deep breath, relax your mind, and allow yourself to listen calmly, because this is not a test, this is not a class, and there is nothing you need to prove to anyone here. I want you to understand something very important, which is that learning English is not about talent or intelligence, but about time, patience, and daily exposure. Because every person who speaks English well today once struggled with basic words, strange sounds, and embarrassing mistakes. When you hear fluent speakers, you only see the result, but you do not see the years of listening, repeating, forgetting, trying again, and slowly building confidence step by step. If your English feels weak right now, it does not mean it will always be weak. It simply means you are in the middle of the process, and the middle of any journey is always the most uncomfortable place to be. Many learners stop themselves from speaking because they want perfect English, but perfect English is not how learning works. Because mistakes are not signs of failure, they are signs that your brain is actively working and trying to understand something new. Every time you say a sentence incorrectly, your brain compares it with the correct form, and this small correction slowly makes your English stronger, even if you do not notice it immediately. So instead of being angry at yourself for mistakes, try to see them as quiet teachers that are helping you improve, even when they feel uncomfortable or embarrassing. Confidence does not come from being perfect. It comes from continuing even when things are not perfect. Many learners believe they must speak fast to sound good, but fast English is not strong English. And fast English does not always mean clear English, especially when you are still learning. Speaking slowly gives you time to think, time to choose your words, and time to feel calm. And calm speakers always sound more confident than nervous, fast speakers. There is nothing wrong with pausing, there is nothing wrong with thinking, and there is nothing wrong with speaking slowly, because clarity is always more important than speed. Strong English grows slowly, just like strong roots grow under the ground before a tree becomes tall. You do not need to study English for many hours in one day to improve, because real improvement comes from small daily habits, such as listening every day, repeating simple phrases, and surrounding yourself with English little by little. 10 or 15 minutes every day can change your English more than long study sessions that only happen once in a while, because consistency trains your brain to accept English as something normal and familiar. Even listening passively, like you are doing right now, helps your brain recognize sounds, rhythm, and sentence structure. And this quiet learning builds confidence over time. One of the biggest problems for English learners is not vocabulary or grammar, but the voice inside the mind that says, I am not good enough, or I will never speak well. That voice is not telling the truth because no one starts strong and no one improves without patience, effort, and time. When you say kind and encouraging words to yourself, your mind becomes more open, relaxed, and ready to learn. But when you criticize yourself, your mind becomes tense and afraid. So choose to speak to yourself the same way you would speak to a friend who is learning something new, with patience, kindness, and encouragement. English is not here to judge you, and it does not define your intelligence or your value as a person, because language is simply a tool for communication, not a measure of who you are. You are already smart, capable, and worthy, even before you speak perfect English, and learning English is simply something you are adding to your life, not something that controls it. When you remove pressure, learning becomes lighter, smoother, and more enjoyable, and enjoyable learning always lasts longer. Thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you for choosing to invest in yourself today, because learning English is not just about language, it is about building confidence, patience, and belief in your own ability to grow. Keep listening, keep practicing gently, and remember that progress does not need to be loud or fast to be real. My name is Emily. This is Daily English, and you are doing better than you realize. Take care, stay calm, and I will speak with you again soon.